Hi guys, it is Skari here, and today I have week 3 of UBDL season number 5, season number 3, week number 3. I'm thinking about it differently. Give me a hot second. I'm just gonna make sure Discord is out of the way. Go. Here we go. Alright, so we're gonna be versing I believe the Magor Marowaks, coached by E-Dog. And their team, I didn't even have it up. Their team is Slowking, Galar, Satitan, Abomasnow, Arcanine, Jolteon, Tornti, Dozo, Treads, Gardevoir, and Girafarig. And I'm pretty scared of this team. So Titan Ice Water is definitely a sigh of relief, just because Ice Electric probably would have been way more scary for me. Or even Ice Ground would have been very scary. So I'm pretty happy with that, and Electric Ice is like obviously, yeah, you know, whatever. But yeah, I think weather is obviously gonna come. I think Veil against my team is especially really good, and yeah, because of that, I think I've attempted to prep accordingly. As you can see, I don't have arguably like two of my best Pokemon in Haxorus and Enamorus, just because while I'd love to fit Enamorus on this team, I just couldn't. Like, I can't take any of these guys out because they all have specific roles. Brute Bonnet, for example, Leaf Storm does in fact KO a Dondozo, which is max HP. No Spadef investment because I don't see why you would even run that against me, but you know, if they do, whatever. They don't really have a move to combat this besides like Body Press, and even then I'm not too scared of Body Press just because I have switch-ins, I have other switch-ins if I do see Body Press come out. And I can also, oh wait, I don't have Giga Drain. Never mind that. But yeah, we have Crunch for, you know, Glow King, we have Venoshock because T-Spikes are gonna be hopefully coming up. I know I'm playing Glow King, but how I see it is that literally, Quillfish will always scare it out, it will always be able to kill, and always be able to get T-Spikes back up so that at least one member comes in and takes it, and at the very least I'm forcing them to subconsciously always be like, oh, is this a good opportunity to clear T-Spikes? Can I do it now? Like, I want them to always be thinking that. So Venoshock is also, it actually does have a role. I can't really touch Abomasnow very well. CC, it's gonna have the ice type defense boost, and if Veil goes up, you know, that's a whole issue. So Venoshock is a nice little mid ground, and it helps advance progress in the game when I otherwise come in. Earth Power, good coverage move. I think Jolteon is gonna come, and I think who else do they have? Treads, Arcanine. Like, I want to be able to hit things on switching. So that's kind of my reasoning for Brute Bonnet. I'm really excited about this set because this is some heat. I love big and heat, but then we got Goldangster, Thunderbolt for Dozo, Shadow Ball for Glow King, and just good stab. Nasty Plot to set up on something. Recover is just recover. I'm going max Spadef this time around just because I feel as though Jolteon kind of eats this team apart. I also feel, who else was it? Tornti. I think Tornti has a pretty solid matchup against me. And just Glow King. I know Glow King is obviously going to be probably running Flamethrower, Earth Power, but I'm max Spadef. It shouldn't do a ton, and I can set up in its face. So that's my reasoning for this set. And then Recover, obviously, to recover. Nasty Plot to set up on something. Naclstack is probably going to be the most pivotal member. Again, it's a steal that this thing was like 3 points or 2 points or whatever. But that's besides the point. We have Salt Cure. It just racks up a ton of damage over time. I don't know one on its one on their team would actually want to run Covert Cloak. Like, if I force Dozo to run Covert Cloak, that's huge. If I force Treads to run Covert Cloak, that's huge. I think all of them would rather be running a different item like Leftovers or Scarf or anything else besides, Covert Cloak. So, if I can force shit like that, that would be incredible. So, I like that already, and that's obviously for Dozo, that's obviously for, the biggest one is easily being for, whatchamacallit, as a Titan. Especially if, it Terra Waters. But even if it stays Terra Ice, Naclstack can sit pretty comfortably if it's like Belly Drum, or if it's Sheer Force, or what have you. Stealth Rock is, just Stealth Rocks. There's a lot of Ice types, there's a lot of mons that are just taking neutral from it. So I want Rocks up and recover again. I need that recovery. Now we have some more heat. We have another heat mod. We have armors. Usually I like running Scarf. Obviously I know that Calm Mind, Weak Armor, Stored Power Sets are a thing. So that's not the real heat. The real heat is Disable. There's no Dark types on my opponent's team for some reason. So we're going to take full advantage of that. The only one that really wants to do anything is Treads. So if we get Treads out of the way, I think everything else is like pretty free to like do damage. Obviously, like Gardevoir is going to be a little bit difficult, and Girafarig might be a little bit difficult. I don't know if even either of those mons come. Like maybe I've seen Girafarig come against Goldengo, but against everyone else, I don't know. Overcoat kind of blows it apart. So also with Brute Bonnet, so I feel like I can get rid of both of these mons pretty efficiently. To have an armor's endgame. And we have Disable if a Liquidation or Wave Crash is clicked, just because are they gonna send the challenge? By the way, if not, I'll just what? I'm sorry, I want to get the match up and going, but like. They're not even like here. Like they're not even. They're not here. And we have to. Alright, I don't know. I don't know what to say. But we have armors, some heat, disable to, what I said before. It also could force body presses, which, obviously ups weak armor. Substitute is just to be able to start getting those Calm Minds for free and starting to, do that. I kind of want to run Leftovers just because their best rocker is Treads, and I feel like I can clean those hazards away. Yeah, I'm gonna switch this to Leftovers. I feel like I can clean those hazards away. Let me just. Oh wait, shit. Is that 3? That is 3. I'll just make this boots then. I'll make this boots. Okay. But yeah, I want to be able to start, getting those Leftovers, call mining, store powering, and all that fun stuff. The only thing specific for this EV spread is HP needs to be maxed just to be able to recover everything. And more defensive, obviously. The only thing that really matters is the HP and the speed. The rest I kind of just, fucked with. 300 is a nice number. 301 is fine too. And then 198 outspeeds everything on their team at +2. So that's my rhyme and reasoning behind everything. I hope that all makes sense for that mon. Moving on, we have Clavel, which you kind of saw. It's a little bit more defensive. I usually like running the starters in general, besides like really Meowscarada, but I haven't really used Meowscarada, so I like running a little bit more defensive on the starters if I can. So that's why 108's here. 228, this +1 I believe outspeeds Jolteon. It's a very common speed tier at this point. But yeah, Aqua Step, just, if I can win with Aqua Step, awesome. Close Combat is for the ice types. and it's just amazing stab, and it should do a lot of damage to anything. U-turn is for pivoting, and rapid spin is clear away hazards, because I have a feeling that'll pop up, and there's a challenge. And then last one is overquill. Barbarage kind of goes crazy against them. They don't really have the best counter for it. Same with Crunch, same with Haze, which is specifically to switch in on the Mon. I can't think of. Also, I want to run a bit more defensive. I want to run defensive for the guy. Quavel does, Quavel things, and then this Haze is for any setup. T-Spikes, we already said why. So, yeah, I think we are ready. We are in pre-DLC Paldea Dex Draft. Shall challenge. What the fuck? What? This is crazy. This is crazy. Yeah, no, this is awesome. This is so cool. This is so cool. Like, where did they even go? Where did they even go? They sent a challenge and just dipped. Fun. So fun. So fun. Okay, they're back. They're back. Go. Okay. So, what we want to do obviously depends on what they bring. What I've been favoring a lot in leagues is using the setup sweeper first. Oh shit. Copy and paste from Showdown. UBDL. Same thing happened to me. I have no teams on Showdown, but all my teams are on DL, which is hilarious. But yeah, the plan is probably going to be, actually, duh, I can just literally check. What have they favored? So, in this matchup, I'd probably say, I wouldn't say lead Dozo just to get Rocky Helmet chip on this, if you have Rocky Helmet. I'd probably honestly just say lead Jolteon. That's a free Volt Switch on this team. Okay. I know what you are. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Okay. I literally said that. I literally just said that. Also, I need this. I'm not having a repeat. E-Dog. I'll wait for them to challenge me. Bro, we have to do pre. We gotta do pre. Unfortunately, shit is banned. Okay, so yeah, Abomasnow makes sense. All of this makes sense. Dozo makes a ton of sense. So last time, obviously, they led something that's insanely free. Do I think they'll do it again? No. I think they'll probably... Honestly, I think they'll lead a Bomb of Snow. I think they'll lead a Bomb of Snow. So... because of that, I honestly just want to lead Overquill and just start doing shit. Like, if possible. There's really only one steel type I have to worry about. But it's a huge risk just because, if this comes out, I mean, yeah, I don't really have the best switch in, so I think maybe lead Naclstack is probably best just to get the Terra Water. Even if I am going to take a ton, like, I think that's probably the best, like, play I can make, even if Snow. Okay, they let this. So, they could Terra. I wish I'd protect. I wish I'd protect a Scout. I wish I'd protect a Scout. I mean, they're Terra Ice. They're Terra Ice, so I think I want to just Salt Cure here. Okay. Ooh, Quick Feet. Okay. Holy shit, that's good tech. That's really good tech. We're just gonna Salt Cure. Eat that shit. Eat that shit. Unfortunately, I can't Terra Water right now just because there's so many threats. Is this covert? No. Okay. Okay, we're here. We're here. I'll Terra Water on this. Good Volt. Good Volt on that. But I get rocks for free, so... you know. I don't know why this came out. Unless this has, Salt. Or not Salt Cure. If this is a copycat, that'd be crazy tech. Oh my god. I'm choking. I'm just gonna recover, get back my HP, Earthquake, yeah. Okay. And then we're gonna get Salt Cure back. Yeah. It's one of those games. Maybe go Brute Bonnet. That forces out, what, Snow or probably Snow. I could just go Goldango. Goldango forces Treads out, and I could just go back. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, forces Volt. You could go literally to anyone, and then that's a free something. So, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. So, endgame... honestly, endgame looks like Armorers, because this is not going to be very hard to take out. Especially since it's not Salt Cure, I could just Salt Cure spam on it. So, that's big. This already taking 53 is huge, just because it's going to be easier to, you know, kill eventually, so. That's nice. It's very nice, and it's relatively not doing much, so that's also huge. Dozo's going to come out. That is not who I thought was going to come out. I mean, it has Earthquake, obviously, but... we could go hard. We could just go Knackle. We could just go Knackle. And press on Jolteon possibly coming out, because that's huge damage. That'd be huge damage. So, and if this is out, then speed control is absolutely gone on this team. Besides, you know, Titan support and whatnot, but... and there's no downside to me pressing, just because Dozo doesn't at all scare me. So, like, I can press into Salt Cure pretty easily. If they do, if Jolteon dies, they're gonna go Snow, probably, maybe. I don't. They've been playing very weirdly, but Snow is so incredibly free. I'm hoping it's special. Okay, they did just stay in. And it is Rocky Helmet. Ice Fang is crazy. I kind of just want to press again, honestly, but I'll Salt Cure. Because even at 50... oh, that was good. That was good then. Yeah, that's huge. If this thing gets shipped down, like, that's so big. We could just go into Dango, I think. AV, if that goes up, that's bad, but... Like, this is going to minimum take like what? Like, I don't know if it could probably switch in once again. That's big. That's so big. Yeah, Knuckle is such a good game here. I'm so happy I brought it. I think that was like the first. That was, oh no, it was the third one I came up with. I had a sick kilowatt rule set that was specs, Thunderbolt, Weather Ball, Air Slash, U-turn, and I was thinking of just bringing a ton of weather to use with it. Like, I was originally this was gonna be like a sunny day Brute Bonnet set, and then I was trying to work out a way to put Sandstorm on this, but I really couldn't. Or put Sunny Day on Armors, but it just ended up not really fitting the team well. I didn't have many switch-ins to Jolteon, so that was kind of that. Also, I'm not happy how long they've been taking with all of these moves. It's really annoying. Really is annoying. Like, I'm half tempted to just put timer on, but that's such a bitch move. I am above that. I am above that. I take long time. I take long time. That is not English. Sometimes I take a long time, but usually that's like 1 or 2 turns, and then after that I'm just like, oh, I lost, or oh, I won, and then the turns speed up because I know what I'm doing. The good thing about this is that it's giving me a lot of time to kind of think. If they do Earth Power, really the scariest thing is Earthquake, right? I'm just gonna check real quick. Bomb of Snow. I'm pretty sure it gets both Earth Power. Yeah. So if this is physical, that would be really unfortunate. I don't think it is though, because why would you bring a Bomb of Snow in? You know. The one thing I don't like about this team is just there's not really too much status. Like, there's obviously Overcool with T-Spikes, but yeah. I like that I'm not giving them a chance though to really yeah, this is a long one. I wish I still edited videos because I'd probably edit this shit out, but this is not good, bro. This is taking a long ass time. Like, they left early. I'm assuming they were like calcing something. Like, if they're on their phone. But Quick Feet, dude, they have so much good tech though. Like, I can't even. I'm not trying to be too mad just because I think Quick Feet was really cool. I thought it was a really cool bring for this match, but I also think it's kind of a. I don't think Quick Feet was the best. I mean, what else are you gonna bring, right? But you're taking way too much chip. Like, I'm assuming it's Weather Ball. It's Weather Ball, Thunderbolt, etc. And if that's the case, it's like cool, but that doesn't. I think it would be way better if they were Specs. Specs is actually threatening. It outspeeds everybody. It does a ton of. Calm Mind would have been threatening. But Flame Orb is like, oh, okay. Goldengo just switches in for free. And I have switch-ins to Shreds. Now that Knuckle is obviously Knuckle. Though 50% is kind of worrying. I do still have switch-ins. But I don't know if they're special or physical. So I can't really. Like, if they're physical and they have, let's say, a wood hammer. I honestly think I live that. Pretty sure I live that. Why is on the snow versus Knackle? Yeah, if this is special, I can't even live with Blizzard. Like, that's a rule. Woodhammer I comfortably live though. So I don't know. I can't, I don't have any way of knowing if it's special or physical. And for someone to go hard Obama Snow on seeing body press the first turn, like, I have to assume you're special. I have to assume. Like, not special as in, like, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Other Wi-Fi is disconnecting. All good. All good. It's gonna be a long one. It's gonna be a long game. Be a long game. But yeah. Hopefully this is the I mean, if they don't come back, that would honestly suck, just because I don't, me personally, like, playing the game, I know it's only been 10 turns and the game is relatively slow, I think, but I think I'm in a pretty solid position to where I could get more than a 3-0, so I'm kind of hoping the game continues, just because I want to get like a 4 or 5-0. Because right now we're 1-1, and we're actually in a really competitive division through 3 games, so take that with a grain of salt. But like, look at this. Like, top, I'm pretty sure, is it top, I think it's top 4 now, get in. That's so competitive. That is so competitive. I think a win ties us with Joe, and a 1-0 win ties us with Joe, and anything above a 1-0 win will, you know, lock in, quote unquote, lock in the playoff spot. But yeah, this is a long one. A long game. I'm glad I, beforehand, I kind of mapped out my schedule for the rest of the year with work and home and not home, midterms and assignments and whatnot, because I think I planned 3 or 4 battles today. And usually this week prep was only like 30 minutes for this battle, which is like relatively, or 45 minutes, which is relatively easy. But there are some matches where like I will just spend like an hour and a half just like having like to pick between three or 4 sets of mons. Like, there's a lot of matchups where it's like, oh, like you'll see like, oh, this mon is like great, it's a great mon, and then after that you'll just be like, just play on my phone. Weren't playing on your phone? Um, damn, that sucks. But yeah, some matchups you'll see like, oh, you'll see like 4 or 5 mons, and you'll be like, oh, this is like, I know what to do with these mons, and then you'll have only like 1 or 2 mons to really like think about and be like, oh, how does this mon fit with my team? Like, should I bring this or should I bring, you know, a completely different aspect, and prep for that completely different aspect? Or like for me, like this matchup, I pretty much had Brute, I had Knackle, I had Armor, Quaquaval, and Overquill, and I was like, okay, I'm kind of set um, with those 5. Um, and then obviously I'd Kilowattrel in there too, and I was like, I was looking through their roles, and I was like, which ones do I actually need? Because my team looked hella weak to Jolteon, it looked hella weak to Gardevoir and any special attackers, so I was just kind of like, fuck it, we'll put Goldango in there. And it's turning out to be really nice because Goldango matches up extremely well. Like, Kilowattrel also had a really good matchup, but it made me lose to just a ton of mons, so I'm glad I made that switch. Like, I'm really glad I did. But yeah, let's hope that happens. But like I think the worst case scenario for me on a matchup, usually like the first 2 or 3 mons are very easy to come up with. The worst case is like deciding between 3 or 4 mons for your last 6 or last 3 or 4 spots. Like, despite knowing like, oh, like this mon could do well and whatnot, like I feel like that's the most difficult thing. The other most difficult thing is obviously like having your last spot open and being like, oh, I could run this set, I could run this set, I could run this set, I can run this set. But obviously, depending on what set you choose, that might completely like just fuck up the dynamic of your other team, your first team, and you might just have to be like, well, if I want to bring this amazing special attacker, I kind of have to alter this other special attacker because they both share the same role. So, but this mod could also play this like extremely different role and is extremely like beneficial role. But yeah, usually doubling up on tanks, getting 2 to 3 good tanks for a matchup is like really all you need, especially if you can prep for those the best offensive threats on your opponent's team. Like, you're pretty much set, and you have 2 or 3 win cons or in the back where you're like, oh yeah, like that's best case scenario. For me, like on this team, like I wouldn't consider Brute Bonnet a win con, but Roguester and Sir Quackster, those are win cons because Aqua Step Moxie could win at any point, especially with the coverage and whatnot. And then on the other side, Armors with, you know, Calm Mind, Stored Power, Disable, etc. That could also win. So I have 2 really good win cons. I guess Overcoat could also win, but I don't know. I wouldn't consider that really a strategy. I would put in the same light as like a Brute Bonnet or even like a Goldango, where it's like, oh, this could win, like, or not this could win. This will be beneficial for like a win con winning. Like that's kind of how I'm viewing that team. But yeah, I'm trying to do something productive with the time right now because I can't really prep for another league because we're in this match. And it's been what, like 10 minutes, like Jesus Christ. But I'll probably have timestamps or something just for this video just because it's so fucking bad. Like, I'm not blaming my opponent, it's just really unfortunate. Like, That's just all it is. Like, it's just really unfortunate. If we have to redo this match, man, that's gonna suck. But I'm hoping that doesn't happen. But this is bad, bro. This is really not good. This is really not good. But yeah. I wonder, could I like think about how this whole game is gonna progress in my head right now? So let's see. So Goldango comes in on likely Aurora Veil / Giga Drain. If that's the case, on either one of those, I think I just attack with something, right? Because I can't. The reason why I can't go Overkill, that's a super aggressive play for no reason. That leaves me very vulnerable to Earthquake or Earth Power. Earth Power is way worse, and I don't want that happening, so that makes 0 sense. Oh, they're back. Oh, they clicked Earth Power. They clicked the one move I didn't want to do. Shadow Ball is extremely free, and I think it KOs. So we're gonna go for it. Treads comes out. Gonna take a good amount of percent from that, so we like that. We like that over here. I'm actually not sure. They could Volt, so I kind of want to stay in on that. I kind of do, but I need to obviously calc and make sure that, you know, it lives a Earthquake before I do something extremely reckless. It does not. It doesn't. It also doesn't live. Oh, it barely lives not. But yeah, Earthquake would not be good here, so I don't want to do that. Knackle does not live. Oh, it does extremely live, but Knock would be horrendously bad, so I don't want to do that. I could easily go. I could just go. I'm gonna go Rubra on it. I don't think I'm threatened by anything. Spin would be bad, obviously. Crit. That's a crit. Who would they go in? Who would they go in here? You don't have the best switch-ins. I think Earth Power is pretty free. Hits really everything extremely well. Tall Earth Power. On the Glow King, I think that's a horrible play, but took nothing, but Crunch is gonna do a lot more than nothing, so we outspeed. We should outspeed. Colbur barely lived, but I don't think I'll die here. Yeah, so that's good. So hello, buddy. We can just go into a lot of options, honestly. We could go into Overkill and get a Haze possibly going, so I kind of like that. So I'll Intimidate. Perfect. Crit extremely mattered. That's cool. That's really cool. Yeah, no, that crit really mattered. Now I have to go back into something. That's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. And now I have to hope they just don't have Play Rough. Like, that just really sucks. Please don't flinch. Okay. I don't even know what I did to deserve this, bro. I have to CC. Okay, we got lucky. We got bailed out. So this threat is gone. I don't know why this came in. So we're just gonna step. Actually, to step even... Okay. We're gonna have to calc this. We are going to have to calc this. Baxter, do you live this, buddy? Do you live this? Do you live this? Or not, do you live this? Looks like you KO. Well, it didn't matter. Um, did not matter. Earth Power, scary. I think I just have to go Gholdengo here and just, Shadow. Shadow Ball has no switch-ins. Ice Shard's fine. I should have recovered there, honestly, but I don't want to risk an Earth Power or anything. That's unfortunate, just because I don't have many switch-ins now to Treads, which comes out, obviously. Besides just going Bruponet and just praying. Like, Ice Spinner sucks, but honestly, like, I'm not too mad about that. I think I just want to go Knackle and recover. Perfect. I need as healthy as possible, so I'll just go Overquill. Try and get some recovery back, because this obviously is too low right now. Perfect. And we can get a layer of T-Spikes. So, EQ, fine. And then we can just start crunching. Perfect. So, that puts us in a pretty good spot. Because now Dozo is going to be extremely weakened. Perfect. And we can just go back to Knackle here. And Knackle should clean up now. Should clean up. Bearing. I could press. No. I mean, I don't have. Okay. There isn't a bad reason why I shouldn't press. I should say that. Because what it does is puts me in this spot. So from here, I think I can sack. Look at me going about how, oh, I probably could win this 3-0. I could probably go, like, I could probably go Gholdengo to just, yeah, I'm just gonna go, I'm not gonna think. I'm not gonna think. I don't think you're gonna do enough. And I was right, and I could recover here. So we're good. We're good. We're good. I think this is gonna be a 4-0 at the least, especially if it's not T-Bolt or Thunder or anything like that. Oh. That mattered. That really matters. Okay. That mattered. I clicked recover. So, what that now does, in case you are curious, what that does, I think we have to sub. We have to sub. That really sucks, because I don't know now. Para? No. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We are good. So we can just disable and Calm Mind and... Oh, well, I guess not. We can go back to Knuckle now. Okay, so we're good. We cleaned that up. We cleaned that up. That's fine then. Rest. Cool. We're just gonna Sulk here. And this should be game. Should be game. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. GG's. GG's. We'll take a 3-0. 3-0 is definitely not horrible. Naclstack had a fucking Hall of Fame game right here. Fine. I think you could do about it. Perfect. So we're just gonna let this one go. That's nice. So yeah. GG's. Massive GG's. We're gonna move up to 2-1 plus 7 or some bullshit number like that. That's insane. We could arguably be 3-0 plus I think 10 or something along the lines of that. But I unfortunately made a horrendous play at the end of week 2, if you remember correctly. Um, so that is why that is not, you know. But I'm happy nevertheless. Obviously I'm right now trying to repeat. So if I can, then I can. Nacl had 3 kills, by the way, in case you were curious. Goldengo had 1, Armorge had 1, and Overkill got 1. So everyone was kind of spreading the wealth a little bit. Goldengo always seems to die for some reason in every game I play with it. And this matchup is especially funny because it probably didn't have to die. My plan with it was just recover T-Bolt, and then eventually, if they switch or what have you, then I go Nacl. Right, that's what happened this game. But dude, that's so funny. That's so funny. Unfortunately, disable did not work. If I knew they were gonna Volt, I'd probably just call mine, honestly, and try and go for an Armor's one instead. But I think we had to be like +6 for that even to work. But yeah, no, I'm happy with how that all went out. And like I said, 2-1, that puts us +7. That puts us right above you, Joe. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Joe's a good friend of mine. But yeah, that's gonna be it from me. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next video where something, I don't know what's gonna be happening, but hopefully nothing bad. Alright, I'll see y'all. Peace.